Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too. Underground Gospel Radio.
Yo! We are back.
Yes.
We are the great.
We are back in the underground.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Oh,
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all amazing. Y'all amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm amazing too. I'm amazing too.
Oh, yes.
Hey, man. So, before we get started, we want to go ahead and, man, send some prayers out to my boy Mario, man.
Yeah.
You know, he had to run out and he was here, but, you know, just some things that happened.
Yes.
And, you know, some things that jumped off. So, he had to run off on an emergency. But we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer, man. And we're going to go ahead and keep this thing locked.
She about to be
yes.
famous.
She about to be famous.
Yeah, yeah.
So funny.
She about to be famous.
Oh, yeah.
You can't just be cutting up.
They
all
see
the time.
the other side of her. They're going to love
That's
seeing
right.
the other side of her.
That's right.
They probably think she's sitting here like a school teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she holy sanctified like for real.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In real life.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yes.
She danced when she sing praises.
Oh, yes.
That's what they need to know.
Okay.
They need to know.
But yeah, man, y'all, man, listen, we are back in the underground, man.
Yes.
And I'm telling you right now, y'all want to go ahead and get your people in the building.
Yeah, tell them
That's
come on
right.
in the
Yeah,
house.
come on in the house, man. Come on in the building. Come on and let's go ahead and have this great conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We have a
Right.
great topic today.
Yes.
We have a dynamic
wait.
topic.
We do.
And, you know, it's one of those topics you're gonna be like, oh, wow,
Yeah.
this is good.
Never
Oh, yes.
thought of that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That never came to mind.
Yeah.
Never did.
As long as we don't talk about petty.
You know
Okay,
what?
yeah.
You
I think we need to, we need to discuss it because some of the things that's making us petty is what has happened to us,
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
and we have not pulled back from that
Exactly.
feeling or that emotion.
That's
right,
it.
right,
Yeah,
right.
because in order for a bow and arrow to literally have its distance, you have to pull back so much
That's right.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
hold it.
That's
And
right.
hold it, right,
And yeah,
right.
while you hold it, you're aiming towards something that you need to let go.
That's so
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, I need that. I do.
Yeah.
need that.
Okay. Yeah. So, man, listen, y'all go ahead. Y'all already know. Y'all see where it's going right
Oh,
now.
yes.
Get your people in the building. Make sure y'all let them know, man, we are back in the underground and we got a topic that is going to blow your wigs
Oh,
off.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They going to snap. You know what? I didn't say that for.
I was
it's
gonna say,
I didn't say that. I just said
I
it's
was
going to
just- okay.
It's gonna blow your hairline back. It's gonna blow. Anyway, yeah.
It's gonna mess you up.
It's just gonna
There you
mess
go,
you up.
there you
Yeah.
go, there you
Okay.
go.
Yeah. But definitely, man, go get your people, man. Follow us on all social media outlets, man. You know, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You
Yes.
know, follow us on all social media outlets.
Yes.
And you know, we got some good material today. All right.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So. Here we go. I'm your boy, Severus the Artist. I'm your brother. I'm your nephew. I'm your cousin, but I ain't your daddy.
And I am Big Win, your ultimate entertainer. Sometimes I say things that make you want to turn my mic off.
Turn his mic off.
And I'm Lady Angie, and as always, I'm here for it. All of it. All of it.
And we already know Jesus is outside because the word of God is going up and it's coming down
In the underground.
In the underground.
Yes, it is.
Because Jesus is for everybody.
Everybody.
Yes. Tell them what your shirt says.
Yes.
But I'm not gonna mess with
Astronaut.
Astronaut.
Yes.
it. Yes.
Yes, astronaut.
There you
Yes.
There's a message behind this.
There's a message.
Yes, there's a message behind this.
Yeah. I can't
Yes.
wait for them to hear the message.
Oh my God.
Great
Really?
message.
It's a great message.
I think
yes.
it's one of the greatest messages.
Yes,
yes.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's a great message behind my shirt. It's taking
Yeah.
the gospel everywhere,
Everywhere.
Yes.
beyond measures of the earth.
Exactly. I love
Yes,
it.
it's
Yes.
taking the gospel beyond the earth.
Yes.
I love that.
So that's the message.
That's
Yes.
the message.
Yes,
And,
we-
that the word is big as the galaxy and it covers
yes,
all.
and it
Oh,
covers
yes.
all.
Yeah,
yes.
I can keep going, but
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
I don't have a shirt yet. But when I get a shirt, I'll
You'll
tell
keep
you.
going.
I'll tell, because I'm petty.
My shirt, I will continue.
I will continue.
Yes.
Dot,
all right.
dot.
You know
Dot,
what?
dot,
I'm not
dot.
going to do this with him. So our topic today is The bow and arrow effect.
Yes.
That is our topic for
Yeah.
today.
Yes.
And the bow and arrow effect is definitely one of those topics that we're going to take the bow and arrow, and we're going to put a word around the whole weapon of the bow and arrow.
Yes.
And we're going to really open that up.
Yeah.
And we're going to open up, what it really stands for and what it really means
Yeah.
to us personally.
That's
and,
right.
and what it can really, affect in our lives and what take place when we have that effect in our life. So,
Exactly.
pretty much the topic direction is the setup, it's the setback, it's the setup for the comeback. All right. So listen, now, the bow and arrow, and I'm going to put a little foundation on that. The bow and arrow effect, we want to deal with the part where when a bow and arrow is in position and it's in the hands of someone, you put it in position and you put the weapon, I forgot what is that, the arrow.
Arrow.
Yes.
The arrow in a holster. And it's when you have to pull back.
Yeah.
Now, the pullback is very vital
It is.
in the whole launch.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the launch of the pullback, when it launches, and we're not going to worry about the launch because everybody
Right.
wants to launch.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody's ready to launch.
Everybody's ready to launch.
just take
Go
off.
as far as they can.
To go as far as they can.
Yes.
But you can go as far as you can.
Yes.
But depending and determine on
How
the
far you
pullback.
pull back.
Exactly.
How far you pull back.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want to be in that pullback
Right.
position.
Right.
The pullback position, it gives us time to focus.
Right.
Yes. Yes.
It gives us time to focus on the target. It gives us time to focus on, everything when we
That's
launch.
right.
When we launch.
And when we launch.
Right.
Because the landing is so important.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
You don't just want to be pulled back. You want
Right.
to land
Land.
where you're
Land.
supposed to
Yeah.
land.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
So now the pullback is a place. This is something that I wrote down. Pullback is the place that looks familiar. It looks familiar to rock bottom. It looks familiar to failure. It looks familiar to defeat. It looks familiar to hurt, but not hurtful.
Right. Right.
All right? So these are things, but it's the place that's out of sight.
Oh, my.
Sometimes God has to put you in a pullback
Yeah.
position that's out of sight.
That's out
Yes.
of sight.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of times, we are in that position of out of sight, and it's a lonely place, but it's
Ooh.
not
Right.
meant to be lonely.
Right.
Isolation.
It's meant to be developed in.
Yeah.
And protected.
And protected.
And-
God is literally dealing with you in that pullback
That's
position.
right.
He's dealing with. He's aligning you.
Yes.
He's setting you up.
Yes.
He's focusing. He's aligning you to focus right before you launch.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
God is pulling you back.
Yes.
And He's pulling you back out of sight.
That's right.
Meaning nobody can see you. Nobody
one can see the point.
nobody can see the. That's
Yeah,
right.
The
That's
point
right.
is no longer seen.
No,
Yes.
exactly,
Yeah.
and that's the point. Right before God launches you,
Yeah.
where He needs you to be.
Right.
You
wow.
understand? So this pullback, will determine how far and how high you are propelled.
That's
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
It will determine that.
Yeah.
Because
All of
the
that.
stronger you pull back,
Yeah.
the more you pull back,
Yeah.
the farther and the highest
Right.
you can go.
Right.
Some of us, we get to impatient.
Right. Right.
In that pullback.
Right. Right.
We
so
ready
we
to go.
stop after the first
Yeah.
resist.
Exactly.
So we can't go
Yeah.
far.
We can't go
Yeah,
far.
yeah, yeah.
But then we get mad.
Right.
Yeah.
We get mad because
Yeah.
we only went this far.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Sometimes we jump clean off the bow.
We
Right.
sure do.
Clean off the
Because
boat.
we
Right.
little arrows, but sometimes we, get antsy.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And
Yes.
we don't know how this is going to go.
Yes.
So we just jump off the bow and hit the ground.
And
That's right.
everybody knows that in order to shoot a arrow from a bow,
Yes.
as it's being pulled back from negative resistance, the bow has to stay steady.
It
Has to
So
stay
the
steady.
body of the bow
It
got to stay
has
steady, and that's
Absolutely.
our problem. We don't want to
That's
stay steady.
essential.
No,
while
no.
we're
That's
while
essential. Be still.
yeah, be still.
Yeah.
Be still.
And a lot of times, we get into that point where God pulls us back, and it's one of those things where we in practice mode. We pull back, okay, but then we go off. We pull back again, we got to go off, and we got to repeat that cycle until we find endurance
That's
right.
in the pullback in that
Right.
place. place.
Right.
Because we don't want to be set aside.
No.
We don't want to be set apart. And that's for humanity race. We
Yeah.
don't. Nobody wants to be
Right.
alone with God.
Nobody.
Right.
And that's
Right.
just what it is.
Yeah. Right.
Nobody wants to be in that pullback position
No.
because then now we take it as, God, what are you doing? What's wrong with
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Why am I, being pulled back?
Yes.
I'm shining. I
Right.
want to shine like
And
everybody
how
else.
come you're not pulling me back like so and so got
Right,
pulled
right,
back?
right.
I want to be pulled just like them, but you
Exactly.
don't need to go that far.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
He already had you closer to the target.
There you go.
Absolutely.
They had to get pulled back further because they were further away.
They were further
Further
away.
So stop trying to get an
Oh.
angle
Yes, sir.
that don't fit you.
That's
Come on,
Exactly.
Hannah. Am I talking
That's
about
right.
myself?
No, sir.
Let me stop. Let me
That's
stop.
good. That is good.
I'm going to get a switch with my own
Let's get
behind.
to-
But
Yeah,
that ain't
that's
good.
good.
Wow.
No.
That's
Because I want to
good.
stay petty. But go ahead.
No.
He told you want to
Speak to my heart. Yes.
But yes, I really want us to definitely focus on the pullback because a lot of people, they are ready to launch, but
That's right.
that pullback is significant.
It is
It's
very
very
significant.
important and vital to where we launch and how we
Yeah.
launch, how we go and how far we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Because we have to be able to hit our target.
That's
because if we launch, and take off and we miss our target,
What?
Yeah.
you understand? We have to.
Chaos.
It's chaos.
It is. It is.
Chaos.
And the thing is, someone has to come find us.
Come find
Exactly.
it. That's right.
Because we are not that unique once we're in the woods.
No.
We're not that
Listen.
unique once
We
we're
are not.
amongst the
Listen,
trees. We're
that
not
is
that
good.
unique
We
one
are not.
That is
amongst
good.
other arrows. So somebody got to come find us.
Find
Yes.
it.
And that's our
Ooh.
problem too, because we were amongst other arrows,
Yeah.
and my feathers look better than your feathers.
Right.
My soul. I'm not at my point.
Yes.
But at least I'm here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that's where we are.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. All of that.
Am I petty?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Well,
good. I am, but that's
something
that
in my
sound like
spirit
me.
said, yes, he is.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because we've all
But
been
we all
at that
have
point.
some petty.
Yes.
Because we
Yes.
literally we have to be petty because sometimes pettiness allows us to not feel as bad about where we are.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a situation where someone says, well, yeah, you could have got this. Well, no, this is all I wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will literally lie.
Yeah.
That lie was you being petty.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted second place. I don't need first place because I don't like the people that always had first place.
Yeah, and that's goofy.
That's real goofy, but that's a defense mechanism. But we just gonna go ahead and call it what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You will
yeah.
literally
I
be
didn't wanna
petty.
win. I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
wanna
Well,
win.
I just
It's a lot of
I
pressure
ain't
when you
really want to
win.
be in none of this.
Yeah, I didn't even
Wow.
want
And
to
I
do
say
this.
that because I've had to be the what is it called? I wasn't the judge, but the MC for
Yeah.
a fashion show,
Right.
a pageant,
Right.
And the young girl that didn't win,
Yes.
was telling all the reasons why she didn't really want to be in the pageant
didn't
at
even
all.
wanna be here.
But I saw her working so hard. But of course, I don't know if that's being petty or that was her defense mechanism or the fact that she didn't realize that, sweetheart, even though you were second runner up, you really won
Right.
Right. Right.
because you were in a pageant.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Right.
You won.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know, but we say things to make ourselves feel better, or again, I just think that we spend so much time trying to figure out why people react to us
Yes.
that we have learned not to be ourselves, but how to react to people that react to us.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You see what
yeah,
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like
true.
you said, like before we filmed this,
Right.
she didn't care about her lipstick. But when she knew
I
she was going
always
to be
care
live,
about my lipstick.
she
That's
did.
lies.
Yeah, but she
That's
made
lies.
sure
Yeah.
I had it extra
it was
gloss.
right, extra gloss.
So get
but
it
we
right.
do the same thing
They
when we
were
go out in
red
public.
when I arrived.
we,
sir.
I was doing a simple, small example, America.
See, I feel like I've been attacked. I feel so attacked. I feel so attacked.
Why he put the camera on you just now?
Because I feel
Why?
attacked.
Why do we have to see her attack? Look.
I want to be heard.
But I'm you are. But my example is because you take pride in your appearance
Right.
and how people see you.
Yes.
Right.
You have to stop and do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if people say they didn't see you,
Yeah.
you can't be petty and say, "Well, I didn't do this for you." No,
Exactly.
you did it for you.
Right.
So a lot of things that I do just for me,
yes.
it really it may entertain people or
Yes.
may make other people feel good. But trust me, just like what you did on one of our morning shows, what you wrote was therapeutic for you,
Right.
and you shared it with us.
Right. Right. Right.
So sometimes I want to be that in that bow and arrow
Yes.
where there are moments where I want to be the bow There are moments I want to be the arrow.
Yeah.
And other
yeah.
times I want to be the target. Have you ever thought about sometimes you just want to be the target?
Yeah.
Lord, send me
Yes.
who
Yes.
you need me to bless.
Wow.
Yeah.
And only God can send them.
Only God.
Only God.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't want to use my own discretion anymore. I found
That's
that it's
my
not,
whole point.
It's not,
And that's why I
wisdom.
joke about it. I think that's why sometimes I am petty.
Yeah.
Because
Wow.
I use my own judgment.
I am completely like, God, what do you want me
Yes,
to do?
yes,
How do you
I
want
agree.
me to do it?
I
Where do
agree.
you want me to be?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
on everything.
I
now.
promise you, I am that.
Yeah.
And
And like
I,
you
and
said,
I think,
that does come from going through situations
Yes.
that make you realize,
you know,
what?
yes, yeah.
My
It ain't
presence
worth it.
is a big deal. So let me
Absolutely,
make
yeah,
sure
yeah.
I don't put myself in locations I
I
don't need
told
to.
you.
Listen,
I promise
listen. That
you.
is good.
I promise
And that's
you.
not petty or arrogant.
Right, but
That's
at the same time,
knowledgeable.
it's knowledgeable. But in other people's eyes, it'll
Yeah.
seem petty.
It'll seem petty and arrogant.
When you change course,
Yes.
you change who you used to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
You change. Well, if certain groups say, "Come on,"
Right.
and you don't jump.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh,
when
you
people
being
tell
brand
me
new.
I
You
have
being so and
changed,
so.
or
I have
I'm
changed.
brand new, I say thank you.
Yeah, but I don't even.
I'm
but,
working on
but,
it.
But yeah, but then again, don't that sound arrogant and petty?
It used
but it's
to.
the truth.
But now I'm like,
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
It's the
noticed.
truth.
Yeah.
But it's okay when people join the gym and show you pictures in the gym
Right.
and they do a before and after and they love how they
Right.
look. How come my spiritual change? How come I can't do a before and after
Exactly.
and y'all cheer me?
Oh, yeah.
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 Because
We
some people
all-
don't want me to change
There you
spiritually.
go. We all enjoy people celebrating
Yeah.
our successes.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah, yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
always
yeah,
come.
yeah,
We
yeah.
always want to make first place.
Yeah.
We want to
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, even with first and second place, if I'm in a competition, I'd rather lose than come in second. And that sounds
well, see,
crazy.
'cause- so there are
because
people
if I
that's-
come that close, I'll question myself on
Yeah.
what
That's a good point.
point
Yeah, yeah.
that
Yeah.
I missed that I
Yeah.
could have pushed a little
Yeah,
bit more
yeah.
and I could have won. But if I know there was no chance I could have won, I'm like, okay,
I'm glad I'm in it.
congratulations,
Yeah.
girl. You won.
Because here's the deal. They always say second place is the first place winner.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
First place loser.
Yeah.
First
And
place
that's
loser.
exactly
yeah.
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah. You were the first
You're
one
the
to lose.
First one.
You're the highest of the losers.
You're the highest of the losers.
You're the most
You
recognized of the
you
losers.
really are. That's why
I'm
they
like,
call
no,
you
thank
the runner.
Let me
up.
just be. I want to just run. Let me just
Right,
run.
right,
She
just
ran.
run, just
She
run.
ran.
But I'm that clown that want to be in the competition
Yes.
just to have fun.
just to
Yeah.
have fun.
I really don't want to win. So
Yes.
when I
Wow.
say, "Well, I ain't want to win anyway," I'm gonna have a ball with y'all.
Well, let me give you something even better. If your agenda is personal, you always win.
Really?
So we always win.
Yeah, even if I don't
now-
really want to win.
Right. Now that I'm at a place in my life,
Yeah.
like you said,
Yeah.
where my goal is not to win
Yeah.
or beat anybody.
Right. Yeah.
My goal is not to compete with anyone because the only person I compete with is
Yeah.
who I was yesterday.
Yeah.
I always win.
Mm.
So I control the
You heard what she
narrative.
said.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
only compete against Angie yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every day, my goal is to be a better Angie.
Right.
I have no desire to be better than anyone else.
So yesterday's Angie, you still remember what yesterday Angie did. So today
Exactly.
your training is the focus. I like that.
Yes.
I'm going to steal that.
That's
so you're
my
going to hear it
agenda.
again. And
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
promise you, I'm going to say this
I
is
love it.
came
I love
down from heaven.
Yes, yes, that's what most people say. I used to get so perturbed, and
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
give y'all perturbed.
Yeah.
I would be in my feelings when people
Yeah.
would take my direct quotes.
Yeah.
Now I'm okay if you steal my meme. Because I probably stole it, but I always give
Right.
credit to the person who
Right,
stole
right.
it from me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I always react to theirs.
I never
but
remember. Mhm.
I hate when people take my actual words. If you have to copy my words
Right,
and
right.
paste them, you
Right.
better copy me.
And they didn't like it.
But
like
they didn't
when it
even
was on
like
your
mine.
page.
They didn't
Yeah.
even react
Yeah.
to mine. But you're gonna copy my words. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You get deleted on that.
Right.
So that's
Well,
when I
no,
started
deleting people
realizing that
means
my
you're petty, but
well, I was
you're
gonna
not.
say that's when I started realizing it's becoming a petty game.
Right.
Because I started
Thank
getting
you.
stuff stolen on the regular.
On the regular,
So I
just
just
to see.
removed myself. So now you can't steal. You steal that.
Right.
Steal
Well,
that.
sometimes
steal
you
my
might need-
steal my exit.
Yeah, sometimes you might
Yes.
need sometimes you might need to put something out there
Yeah.
that kind of like when you want to catch a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
In order to put them in a trap, you got to give them what they like.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes don't exit. Give them more information,
Mm.
but give them something that later they might have to study or live through
I like that.
in order to understand it. Because some things that I might say, even in my comedy, it's a serious situation,
Yes.
but I might say in a comedic way.
Right.
But you got to live through it to understand even that joke.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the
Yeah.
thing. I'm realizing that people have not grown
No.
to
No.
a certain point, and they can't see the significance of some things. Like I said in the one of the morning shows, sometimes my comebacks go over people's heads.
That's what I was just going to tell you.
Sometimes
Some
my
of
knowledge
jokes,
goes over people's heads.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes my jokes
Some
go over
jokes will
people's
go
heads. They're
over, yeah,
offended,
they
and I'm
don't
like,
get it.
it was
Yeah.
just a joke.
Yeah.
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 So
They
when you
offended
start
because they
realizing-
knew that the easy part of your joke was something simple for you, but that was difficult to them.
Because it hit.
Because it
a hit
hit.
dog will always
Holler. Yeah, and the other thing about the whole bow and arrow thing,
Yes.
have you ever thought about the fact that sometimes if the point ain't right,
That's good.
Right.
it's
it can hit and not stick. I
its
like
trajectory
that.
won't even fly right.
Yeah.
So
like
that means if your head ain't right,
Sir,
even if God pulls
I
you
like
to send
that.
you somewhere,
Yes.
if your head ain't right, it's going to go in a direction
You know
because
what?
your head ain't right.
I used
I'm
to.
preaching,
I
baby.
Oh,
used
yes,
to
you
do.
is.
I used to do basic archery,
Oh, I love
which is with the bow and arrow.
Yeah, I
And
can't do that other
I
thing.
would,
That's
I would
that's
have
too
a
much.
ball.
My brother got that crossbow.
Yeah, I would
can't
have
do
a
that.
ball with it, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you what you just said.
Yeah.
A significant thing is if your arrow breaks
Breaks or has a bend.
or has a
It
bend
would do
or
this.
any kind of issue, it will hit the middle of the target,
Yeah.
the perfect place, and hit the ground because it can't stick.
It can't stick.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That point right there
And if
is
there's a
deep.
bend in the body,
So if your
Yes.
head is
It'll
not
wiggle.
right, that's your
Listen,
head.
that's
Yeah.
good.
If, your,
head ain't
if
right.
that point on that arrow is not right,
Yeah.
you can make the target
you can.
and still
It's gonna drop.
miss it.
And still miss
Bruh.
it.
Yeah.
And many of
That's
us that
good.
happened. It
That's
happened to a lot of
good.
us.
Wow.
Because our head in relationships,
That's good.
our head wasn't right going
Wasn't
in.
right. And messed it
but
completely up.
you messed. But you was with the right
Right
person.
person.
Yeah,
That's
you
But the
just
deep.
head
missed
was
it.
wrong.
Head
yeah,
was wrong.
Yeah.
One or
that's
both.
But that's
Yeah,
how we
yeah.
miss God, though.
We lie.
All the time.
We miss
lie.
God on that thing.
Yes, because our head ain't right. He's doing things to try to protect us, and he's doing things to protect us. We're seeing it as rejection. He's telling
Yes.
us where not to go. We're seeing it as he doesn't want us to have fun. We're like kids. He doesn't want us to go and make friends. He doesn't want us to, do this without his. Okay, no, he doesn't.
Right.
He does
He
not
don't.
want you to do it if
He
it's
don't.
not in your
He don't.
purpose.
He don't.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
not want you to achieve it if it's not in your purpose.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're not going to be happy when you achieve it.
Yeah.
You're not going to be happy when you arrive.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that's not the arrival point.
Well, that's because I remember one time preaching a segment on preparation.
Yes.
Like, would you walk on ice with your hands in your pocket?
Exactly.
That would be dumb because even if you're walking on ice, one thing you might want to prepare for is falling.
It's falling.
Falling. Right.
So why would you keep your hands
That's
In your
right.
pocket.
Right.
So it's best to have your hands prepared to catch you,
Yes.
to break the fall.
Yes.
But a lot of us, because we're in that pulling situation, we're not prepared.
We don't know what to do with
go-
ourselves, so we're just doing stuff.
We doing stuff, and we're
Random.
not prepared to get to the target.
That's it.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
really don't want to be pulled and tugged.
Whoa.
No.
You know
no,
what I'm saying?
No.
But because the target might be somewhere where we're not familiar with.
That's
So
right.
that's where I grew 5 or 6 years ago, where I wanted to make sure God sent me. Listen to me.
Yeah.
God sent me where I'm familiar.
Well, you're
Exactly.
familiar. Wow.
Because I know
That's
he has a way
Uh-huh.
of knowing that you're strong enough to survive anything
That's
and
right.
anywhere.
Yeah.
But I said, look, I know he know I'm strong.
Yes.
But I hope he don't send me to an unfamiliar place.
Right.
Because I don't want to start
I
off
don't
with
want
folk.
to be there.
Yeah.
And that was me literally. You probably felt the same way when
Yes.
you left Florida. I don't want to start off with new folk
No.
No.
because I don't have the tolerance. And the God's like,
Yeah.
Yep. Just
But these
sent
new
sent
folk
you
are the
anyway.
people that are going to take you where you need to
yeah,
go.
yeah. Because guess what?
Because
Y'all
we
strangers.
love a comfort zone.
Right.
Y'all
we love a
strangers.
comfort
Yeah,
zone.
yeah. This
Even
is not
when
my
it's a
comfort
jacked
zone.
up comfort zone.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
love a comfort zone.
We love a comfort
Yes.
zone.
Yes.
Even if it smells,
Even if it's horrible,
hot, if
this
it's
is
a corn,
our comfort
even if you don't
zone.
even want other people to see your comfort zone because
Yes.
it's not attractive.
That's right.
You like it because you comfortable
You know
in
it.
Yeah.
But you can't work for God and
Can't
with
do
God
it.
in a place that other people can't
Right,
go,
right.
and you're too comfortable in it.
That's
Ooh,
right.
Yeah,
that's good.
You
That's
can't.
That's good.
You know, if people that work from home,
Yes.
my office cannot be in my most comfortable room.
No.
Ooh, you won't
Where-
get no
where-
work done.
You won't get it done.
You won't get no work
No.
done.
Because my body
You
won't,
can make
won't
that
work with my
office in
mind.
there on your bed if you want to.
Yeah. It won't
It's
work.
not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
You have to go to a uncomfortable
Yes.
place that will keep you steady.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried that when I was working from home. You know,
Yeah.
you try to get in bed, you be like,
Oh, yeah.
Next thing you know,
Yeah,
Out.
yeah.
you're dozing off.
Out.
Yeah,
and you
yeah, I
wake
can't
up,
do it.
and you wake up, and it's the next shift.
It's the next
you
year.
still.
Yeah.
I had that happen
It's
to
not
me,
a
and it's
problem.
like,
I sit
oh
in my
my
regular
gosh.
office. I'm like, all these L's are going to cross
L's.
my screen.
L's. That's it. That went to sleep. I love it. It's the truth.
But you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
When in that boring arrow effect, you know, when you pull back, that's uncomfortable.
That's very uncomfortable.
That's very
And
uncomfortable.
a lot of times it's because somebody else got control. That's what I don't like.
you giving other people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a bad combination,
Right.
To be power hungry,
Right.
or what's the word? If I rather drive the way I'm going.
Yeah.
What's that called? Power? It's called something.
Control freak.
That's the word.
That's one of them.
Yeah. I wrote out my own obituary and what to play.
Right.
Preacher, you ain't got to preach. Just play this.
Yes.
That's a control freak. That's
It
my
is.
family told me.
Oh yeah.
You a control freak? Yeah, I just don't. I want it right.
Yeah.
You want it right.
Yeah.
Now,
Want it right.
another thing I wanted to say is God is stretching you beyond capacity to launch you further than you can imagine.
Sir, that's it. And let me tell you what's hilarious. When he launches you and you do give over to him, and then you go way further than you were supposed to go.
Yes.
Sometimes in the middle of you flying through the air, you like, hey, I just
yeah.
wanted to land right there, Lord.
Yes,
Where am I
That's how I
going?
was. Don't
You get
send me.
scared when you go further.
I didn't expect to be here.
No.
And then what happens too is when you send further, that's when you start thinking you know, because
Yeah.
of your so and so.
Yeah.
That's why you this far.
Yeah, I went further
Oh.
because that was me and God.
Yeah.
Oh, look at y'all.
Yeah. That was me and God
That's
right
when
there.
the arrogance comes in.
Yeah. Look at
You know,
that.
I'm really here because that's when
Yeah.
he win. You know?
Yeah.
When you win,
Yeah.
God is here.
Win.
And then after a while, you have
with
to be
the help
humble.
of the Lord. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you get to humbling you looking slow.
Yeah.
You say you're looking slow.
Been there, done that.
Okay,
Yeah.
Lord, it was
Yeah.
all you. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But,
we don't give God credit for him knowing that we were preparing for something.
Yes.
absolutely.
Because we really didn't know we didn't know that we were preparing for even sitting here right now
No.
and
Absolutely.
talking at the underground.
We do
Right.
not.
I didn't know that I like words because now I can articulate over the phone, over this mic, and
That's
not
right.
fumble through it and what have you. He prepared me not to be a nervous person
Exactly.
to do things. And I never thought it was for this.
Right.
I know what I thought it was for, so that I could be this defense attorney that would get off drug dealers because I know I got a good play with words and I can get up in
Right.
front of a court and do so and so and such and such. And the ironic thing, that's all I wanted to do. But here I am, 58 years old, with a law degree and refuse to go into a courthouse because I refuse to be that I always wanted.
Wow.
Because that was trickery. I
Yeah.
knew I had the gift of gab, and I would be able to talk
Yeah.
a guilty drug dealer, murderer out. I would be able to do it and in a classy way and make money off it.
and make money.
But God said, "Nah, bro.
Nah. You're going to use you in other
I
ways.
ain't gonna let you do that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna let you do.
Wow.
That. Yeah. That's the irony of it.
Yeah. But have you guys, personally been in a pullback situation or in a pullback, area where you don't know where God is going to launch you. You don't know where God is going to send you. You don't know what God is doing or what God is up to, and He has you in a pullback. You all of a sudden you just want to feel like, okay, hey, I need to withdraw some things. I need to withdraw myself from this person or this thing or this relationship.
I can answer that. Really, go ahead.
You personally, have you guys experienced that personally on, any type of level in your life?
Sir, I am currently.
Yeah, come on.
I am currently.
I would only lean back.
Yes, I am, as we speak, going through preparing myself
Wow.
by waiting.
Oh.
Because he said, I need you just to myself.
Wow.
Because I'm his. And sometimes as a jealous God, he just wants your attention.
Wow.
Completely. I want you to stop even helping, even giving, even preaching, even
Okay.
sharing.
'Cause he's saying,
Sometimes
I got
he
this.
just wants to deal with you.
Yeah.
He wants to heal you where
That's
you're hurt.
good.
Sometimes he needs to heal you where you hurt. And when he heals you where you hurt, he needs to have your full attention. And he needs to be able to feel you without you pouring out. Because we have a tendency,
Say
those
that
of
again,
us,
please.
those of us that are givers, as soon as we get a little bit full, a little bit past 3/4 of a tank, we get to sharing.
Yeah.
I got some. So sometimes he says, come here. I need you, just you. Just you. I'm going to fill you up, and I want you to feel what it feels like to be full
Yeah.
for an extended
And
period
be able
of
to
time.
move forward.
I want you full. I want you moving in fullness. I want you breathing in fullness.
Oh, you preaching.
I
You
want
don't
you
even know.
loving in fullness. I want all your attention right now. All of it.
So he's preparing you, or he's
That's
put you in a position
Yes.
Yes.
where you have to learn how to love
Yes.
in fullness instead
fullness.
of loving out of emptiness.
And also
And
to learn how to not pour out
Pour out.
everything.
Everything.
Not out of
Because some
emptiness.
of
I
us,
know
he has
exact-
to teach us.
Yes.
Sometimes, because for whatever reason, you feel every time you're full, you need to pour out.
Yeah.
Let people catch your overflow.
Right,
Woo!
right.
That's it.
Instead
I was
of
just going to go there.
After
pouring
you walk
out.
full.
Wow.
Sir, walk full for a while.
Right.
And then let them catch your
Overflow.
overflow.
Right, right.
That's
Don't
good.
pour out what I give you
Right.
for the world.
Right,
I
right.
love what you're doing, baby. I
Right,
love you.
right,
I
right.
love you. You little, she's slow, but she's
Yeah.
sweet. She cute and
Yeah,
sweet. Yeah, I
yeah,
love her.
yeah,
But she a
yeah.
little slow. So listen, come here a minute. Come
Yeah.
here a minute. Let me talk to
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So I understand that you're trying to do what I asked you to do.
Right.
Right.
But this is what I need you to do.
Right.
I need you to be full for a little while, just to know what it feels like.
Yes. Right.
And the only way I can do that for you is to isolate you.
Yes.
Wow.
Because
Yeah.
I know you enough to know if you are put in a situation where you
Yeah.
can pour, you will,
You will.
pour.
You will.
So right now, I'm only going to put you with people who won't even allow you to pour.
Yes.
Good.
People
Yeah.
who will stand
Yeah.
beside you because they're full.
Right. Yeah.
And when you're surrounded by full
Right.
people,
Their
they
overflow.
don't even need your overflow.
Right. And then
'Cause they
their
full.
overflow will keep you full.
That's it.
And then his overflow will keep him
Exactly.
full.
Exactly.
So the thing is, sometimes God wants you to walk in yours
in your fullness.
fullness, but he needs people to see you full all the time.
Complete and
So
full.
if they watch you long enough, they're going to know how you became full.
That's right.
They're going to know how
and they're
you
gonna
walk
want
full.
some of that.
They're going to want some of that, but
Because
not
right
from
now they
your
just
overflow.
want some of my
Yours.
my actual
Right, right.
But I want them to learn how to fish.
How to fit exactly.
Ooh,
I no
that's
longer
good.
want to
Right.
give fish.
Right,
I want
right.
them, and he's telling me,
Yeah.
I want you to learn how to teach people to fish.
To fish.
So
Yes.
you don't have to give up yours.
Right.
You stay full.
Yeah.
Keep your allotment of fish, and you teach them how to fish.
Right, and never feel guilty because
And
you
don't
have
feel-
what someone
Sir.
else needs. But I'm gonna tell you, mine was when he
that's good.
pulled me back. Mine is almost the opposite of hers, but I know exactly what she's talking about because I felt guilty having,
Yes.
the guilty being full, and then turning down things that other
Yes.
people are trying to get.
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
So with me, he pulled me back, but he really pulled me away from. So I had to. He pulled me away from people that I knew I could work with because I like them.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know we could be a good team, and I
Yeah.
can teach them to do so and so.
Yeah.
So we can be. I always wanted to get somewhere with people and we get there together as a team.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So I was a
Hey,
team.
twin.
I was a team sport. I wanted to win the championship
That's me.
in football, basketball, somewhere where I had a number of people. We had different numbers.
We all win.
But God wants us. God sent to me, say, I want you to be a tennis champion,
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
not doubles.
That's right.
Or golf.
That's right.
Only you can hold that trophy up.
Yes.
But that was never my personality.
Exactly. My husband and
I want us to cheer.
Yeah, my husband and I are the same.
Yeah.
In that we are both givers
Yeah.
and we are both caretakers.
Mm-hmm.
So we oftentimes discuss the fact that wouldn't it be amazing to have friends that are in the same situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we can say, hey, let's do this this weekend,
Right.
and we're taking care of it this weekend.
Right.
And then the next time you say,
Yeah.
hey, let's do this
Right,
weekend.
right.
And the next time you take
That'll
care of it.
last for 3 weekends.
Sir. But the crazy
I done tried all that.
well, let me tell you, it doesn't last for one weekend around here.
Right, right.
Because we might do a weekend.
Uh-huh.
But finding someone else that will say, because the
And
next
match it.
time, no matching. There's no matching here.
No, no.
So we discuss it often because it's sad when you're in a situation where you want to do and want to give and want to bless
Right.
and want to be able to say, hey, let's do this. I have people that I will call, and this is not about being quote unquote, rich.
Right.
But there are moments when I might call somebody and say, I have the taste for Ruth's Chris.
Yeah, got you. Uh-huh.
And I have a friend that says, I'd love to go, but I ain't got it.
Right. I understand.
And my natural response is, I didn't say anything
Right,
about
right.
you
Because
having it.
I
I
invited
asked you,
you,
did you
come
want to
on
go to
with-
Ruth's
right,
Chris?
right.
But I'm at a point now, because God's been working
No,
on me,
yeah.
where I will say, hey, I have the taste for some Ruth's Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll say, well, I ain't got it. And I say, okay, well, that's all right, next time.
Yeah.
That's where,
That's where you need to be.
I'm learning.
That's where he pulling you.
That's where he's pulling.
see,
me.
yeah,
and
see,
it
I'm
doesn't
the-
make
I'm
you
the same way.
selfish.
Yeah, right.
It just makes you realize this person ain't never got it.
Ain't never had
But
it.
And that's
when they want to
fine.
do something for
Come on,
themselves,
come
they
on,
got
come on.
all
They
kind of
got
stuff.
all. Listen.
When you in Bora Bora last
Right.
week,
Well, see,
Yes,
the same one
that's
that
true.
won't do Ruth's Chris will do Red Bottoms.
sir,
That's
that part.
You asked to go to
I don't
Ruth's
even
Chris on
have.
Friday.
I might not even have a set of red bottoms.
Right.
But you can't go to Ruth's Chris, but you got 3 pairs of red bottoms.
And it's a matter of, like I said, it's priority.
Yes.
And me, you call me. I got Ruth Chris money, but I might not want to go because I like cooking at home.
That's right.
So my thing might be, listen, nah.
Come over
I tell
here,
you
I'm
what,
cooking.
right? I tell you what, I'm gonna go get some tomahawk steaks.
What?
Throw them on the grill, and we'll outdo Ruth Chris.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now I don't mind that, but
Yeah.
at the same time, have something.
Have something to
But
offer.
have something to offer. And you know what? This whole thing, I mean, almost 20 years ago, they called it the favorite 5 when they went on Verizon or one of them phone. And they always said your 5 people, whoever your 5 numbers are, they will be calling you free.
Yes.
There was manipulation
Yeah.
at its best way back then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it made you pick 5 people.
Yes.
Whatever their phone numbers are. Once you register them, they were able to call you no
Free.
matter what the hours, and it was free.
Yeah.
But they also had to have the same service.
Exactly.
See, our God don't do that.
Yeah.
See, my
Talk
fave
about
5 don't even have to know God yet.
I
Yeah.
love
All
that.
they got to do is know my number,
I love
and then I can connect them.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying?
That's
Yes.
good.
So that's where I believe God is pulling me back, because there were people I always wanted to include.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
People that was average singers.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'm about to do this show. I want you to be background
want you in
singers
it.
because I want them enthused
I
about
want you to
being in
win.
something. I want
We
you
want
in it.
everybody to
I put people
win.
in plays that never did. But at the same time, I said, you know what? God just wants me to, like you said, just get my leading role and go
Yes.
do so and so.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was winning awards, and I didn't even go to awards banquet.
Amen.
But because I didn't care about the competition.
Yes.
I was cool with the fact that I was nominated.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thought of.
Yeah.
You were Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Yeah. I literally
I
just
don't
want
show.
God
I
not
don't
even
show.
to. I don't even want awards, and they're fine. Don't get me wrong, but I want God to be so pleased that someone that I would never know was helped,
That's it.
and I'm good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love laughing. I love
Yes.
making people laugh, but I can help somebody.
Right.
I'm good.
Keep it moving.
I'm good. I'm good.
That's
yeah,
good.
pull me back.
Pull you back.
But it took me a while to get used to being by
Yes.
myself.
Yes.
And then once I enjoyed being by myself, then I started searching myself to say, wait, why do you like being by yourself?
Right.
Right.
Why did you change all of a sudden?
Right.
Then I didn't give God credit at the time.
Right.
I was just like, why do I like this? This is cool.
He'll make
This
you
is-
start liking it.
yeah.
He'll make
but-
you realize the benefits of it.
But why did I question it instantly?
Oh, because normally we like being around people.
Yeah.
Our normal instinct
Yeah.
is to want to
Then I
be
was like,
loved
nah,
and
I'm good.
cared for. But if you're not being loved and cared for,
And
be
respected.
alone.
Be alone. And love
Alone is
that.
beautiful.
Alone is
Versus
harmony.
versus the craziness
Yes,
of and
yes,
chaos
right.
of having people
Yes.
around you pulling from you
Yes.
constantly.
Yeah. Right.
Alone is beautiful.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
It's safe.
Yeah.
It is. I love being
I heard an
alone.
old preacher say you could tell a female dog from a distance.
I don't know where this
And
is going.
everybody got quiet. Just
Oh,
like
no,
that.
no, no.
Stephen was looking like,
Yeah, I don't know
You
where
could tell a
going with this.
female dog
Yeah.
from a distance, but you can really tell
uh-oh.
a female dog that had a lot of litters
You know what?
from a distance.
My goodness. What is this man going?
I'm gonna need.
I'm not even going to say why,
need-
but you understand that sometimes
There's no button to
your
cut.
friends
But I do.
But
I
your
do get
friends
it. I do get it. I wish I
will
could
make
see you
yours
coming.
drag.
Sir, that is hilarious.
They will pull on it and
Sir,
pull on it
that is
and pull
hilarious.
on it to the point where the very thing that they pulled from you
Yeah.
to drain from you is dragging
It's
the ground.
dragging the
Wow.
ground.
You no longer can be hidden because they
I
have
so
pulled.
Drag
I
it.
so want to get on board with this story, but the
It's the
visual,
truth.
The visual, yeah.
the visual
It's
is
the
damaging
truth.
me. But that is
Right.
so true.
It's the truth.
It's
Wow.
so true.
That is
Yeah.
definitely
From
the
a
truth.
distance.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, you can't see her parts. Mm-hmm. Like you can't see a dog's, a male dog's thingy thing. But
Okay.
if you look
Uh-huh.
and they dragging,
Yeah.
every
yeah.
step she take, they fwagging and quicker.
This is live. isn't it?
This is live.
I say this is live.
That's why I got you.
Steven.
You can't be high point right now. I'm getting tired of it. But the issue is,
a part of me is
sometimes-
traumatized,
I know-
and a part of me is in
Keep the
full
ca- Don't take that
agreement.
camera off of me. Keep it on her.
No.
I love this part. You got me on the morning show the other day. Now I feel like I got you back. I
I'm
got you
silent.
back.
I'm silent.
Don't take that
Because
camera
I
off of
agree
me.
with the story,
Yes,
but at the
indeed.
same time,
It's
I am
something you
so
wanna
devastated
say.
by it.
The visual.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
visual.
And some
Yeah.
people will make you
That's so true.
come out of shape,
Yeah.
be raggedy,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden you looking at how you are.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You looking at how you dangling and hanging,
Yeah.
and you recognize from afar because of what other people pull
The
from you.
pull from you. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm looking like dummy.
Yeah, yeah. And once they done drained you, they gonna talk
Yeah,
about
Talk
them.
about
that's
you.
them boobs dragging.
Yeah.
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 They
Once
gonna
they
talk about
drain you, they gonna take girl.
Right. Why is she
What
looking
is
like
wrong
that?
with you?
Yeah.
What? I'm like, what?
What? Just dragging. You can't even lay down.
What are you
You gotta
talking
lay
about?
sideways.
Sir, I am done.
I wish this was the morning show, girl.
You know?
I would have added music to this.
Yep. You needed backup music on this one.
But that's
But
what's
it's
happening
the
from a
truth.
distance.
It's the
Yeah.
truth.
And I don't want people to look at me from a distance,
Right.
and see what other people have done to me.
Ooh.
That's the more of that story.
Oh my goodness.
Don't let
I
people look
love
from a
that.
distance and see how damaged you are
Yeah.
from helping.
Well, let me tell you about my God.
Mm.
Whenever I'm like that, He takes me into isolation.
He does.
So nobody sees it.
He iced some things and
Yes.
shrimp them back
And
up.
then after he gets me right, he sends me back out.
Back on out.
Josh Groban sings a song. He lifts me up.
Yes.
So I can stand on mountains.
Come on.
I cry every time I hear
Come
it.
on now.
Because he does that.
He does that.
He does that,
That
for
he
me.
does that. He does that.
He
that's
hides
right.
me
Yes.
in my insanity. And then he lifts me up and lets me shine like nothing
And I'm never
ever happened.
bothered when he's hiding me.
No. Because I know
that's
what
good.
he's
I'm not.
doing.
I'm not.
It's protection.
Listen,
I used to be,
y'all don't
but
get
now
it.
I get
I've
it.
really changed.
Yeah.
People
Life
that
will
have known
change
me
you.
when I was 50, 49, dude,
Life
Thursday,
will
Friday,
change
Saturday, I
you.
need to be out around people.
Right.
Okay.
I need to get energy. And my energy, I thought,
No.
was I get energy from y'all.
Yeah.
That way, it was time for me to go on stage, whatever, boom, I could,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody was my wonder
Yeah.
twin.
We're at that point
Now-
now, where he shall hide me.
In, come on here.
He shall
Come on.
hide
Come
me. My
on here.
favorite.
Come on.
My favorite. He
Yeah.
shall hide me.
Yes.
You read that whole Psalm 91.
Listen, you ain't got told me.
Y'all, if y'all don't read nothing
Listen,
else,
yeah.
read Psalm
Yeah.
91.
Right,
It'll
right.
get you there.
And a lot of people don't want to get hid because they
Sir,
there by themselves.
I don't like this. This is uncomfortable.
I'm hearing
People
myself.
don't know that they like themselves,
Right,
but
right.
they
I'm
don't like
hearing
to spend
myself.
time with themselves.
Right. They don't like.
They don't like themselves enough to spend time with just
we need to
themselves.
talk one of these evenings about getting to know you
Getting to know you.
in a very special way.
That's good.
Ron Winers wrote songs about that. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But he literally spoke one time about
Oh, I
getting
love
to
that song.
know yourself
Yes.
in a special way.
In a special
To the point where when everybody that you love turn away, don't blame yourself. That's when you know yourself in a special way.
Right.
Because
That's
I
right.
blame myself if
Oh,
people
yeah.
stop speaking. What I say?
Maybe
Wait a
I
minute.
did something. Maybe I said
maybe
something.
what I said
Yeah.
got back to them.
Yeah.
That makes you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but you make people uncomfortable when you reach a certain height.
Yeah.
When you
yeah,
reach a certain
yeah.
depth. You
And
make people uncomfortable.
And do you know, and I listen to us and I know how people see us. Do you know every time you say you're blessed, somebody go,
Oh, they do.
I'm so sick of hearing.
I'm so sick of her saying she's blessed.
If she mentioned one
But
more
they
time
have
about
no
her
idea
degree,
that the
if she
blessings
mentioned her
are not
husband one
money.
more time, if she mentioned her husband, if she
so
mentioned her
sick of
okay,
it.
whatever. Okay,
Yes.
good, you happy, good.
Yeah, die already. Die.
Yeah, really. But I like when they get mad because eventually they'll get to know themselves in a
Amen.
That's
very real way.
right. That's right.
Because you're not insulting me.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
And sometimes getting to know yourself means, you know what? I need to pray harder because I want one. I want a good one.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a good one.
Yeah.
I realize that
Yeah.
I'm not really angry with her saying husband so much.
Right.
I just want to say it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And that's really what the
I
problem
get it
is.
because when I get one, I'm going to say it too all
Yeah,
the time.
all the time.
Husband, you hungry. I call this one husband because I didn't meet him till I was 35. So I literally call husband,
You don't say
hungry?
mister.
No.
Mister?
Husband, you hungry.
Right.
Yeah, husband.
Right.
Then when he had children, daddy, you hungry. Daddy, come here, daddy.
Because you know, if I get married again, and I'm 58,
She going to call you husband.
and I call her Miracle. Miracle.
Oh, that's
Miracle,
cute.
I just
Come here.
I made you some dinner, Miracle.
Because it's a miracle. You
I love it.
Miracle.
I love it.
We ready to go to bed, Miracle?
Yes.
call the lady miracle.
Miracle.
That is perfect.
Do you window take Miracle? Yes, I do.
I love it.
Oh
That's
my
it.
goodness. It's a miracle you hear.
It's a miracle you're here. I think about leaving. Well, that's a miracle.
Oh boy, listen. But yeah, that was the topic today, man.
Yeah.
I loved it. Bow and arrow effect. I
Yeah.
hope you guys got something
Y'all
out of
got
that. And I'm telling you, go ahead and keep our boy lifted up, Mario.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
keep him
Please
lifted up.
do.
You know, keep the family lifted up, and you know, you don't have to always know what's going on, but definitely
That's
keep him in
right.
your prayers.
Yeah,
All right.
That's
please
right.
do.
But yeah, I'm your boy, Sleffens the artist. I'm your brother. I'm your nephew. I'm your cousin, but I ain't your daddy.
And I'm your boy, Big Win, your ultimate entertainer. I don't have one of them shirts yet, but when I do, I'll tell you what it means. Turn my mic off.
And it's the lady Angie, and I'm still here for it.
Yes.
that's-
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. She has a husband.
She has a husband, and
Yeah.
Big Win still waiting for
I'm
his
looking
miracle.
for my miracle.
The impossible.
The impossible.
She coming.
Oh,
Girl, get off that pole. Come on down here to be my miracle.
Her name is Miracle. She might be up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up now, Miracle.
We ain't gonna be like, say it's
Oh,
up.
man, Miracle.
Come here, boo.
Come here, Miracle.
of here, y'all. We out of here.
Wait a minute, you ain't hit the button already.
Yes,
Oh,
no,
come on,
sir.
man. I'm
No,
sorry.
sir.
Bring me all the tithes. Bring me all your tithes and offerings. I'm
Y'all
sorry.
in trouble.
I was bringing my tithes and
I'm bringing my tithes and offers in the building.
Oh, goodness. We out of here, y'all.